what will Jonathan Gannon do for his starters? So what's really funny is Bo sent me this clip today. Gannon basically sits down and is like, everybody shut your mouths. I'm going to put this to bed right now. I don't know where anybody's playing. I don't want to hear about depth charts, position changes. This is Jonathan Gannon. Basically, unfiltered, like, guys, don't even ask me.
Right. Well, I will say, let me debunk that a little bit. Not to be a
that's not true at all.
Jonathan Gannon came in with just, it was electric when he came in the room. Like, the guy was basically just kind of raising the roof and saying, let's LFG, let's go on this press conference that we're having.
Yeah.
He brought the juice as he always does. But Damon, we've got a clip where he was asked about Jonah Williams and Paris Johnson Jr. and what potential positions those guys could play. Left tackle, right tackle. This was his answer.
Because you guys are going to ask me 132 times. We will know who's playing where the Friday before we play week 1. So when you guys ask me, where's this guy playing? Who's the starters? What are we doing? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know, guys. So you'll see week 1.
Makes me think of that clip, Nick Saban on the sideline with the reporter. Like, don't stop asking me. But he's debunking that right now because it's true. They don't know where they're going to play. It's
Do you
true.
believe that?
Yes.
I think that they have an idea of what the plan is. They have an idea of when OTAs begin. Paris Johnson Jr. is going to be in one spot, and Jonah Williams is going to be in the next spot. Now, does that play its way all the way to week 1? But we're going to have a damn good idea of where these guys are going to be. It's not Friday. It's a bit far fetched from Friday before the Sunday of.
No, I don't think that. But I think right now, today, they want to go and throw the pads on and see how everybody looks.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying they won't know until the Friday before.
But they had an idea when they were talking to Jonah Williams. Like, I think Jonah Williams has an idea of where he wants to play. Monty Ossenfort has a view of where he thinks he fits best and where Paris Johnson Jr. fits best, and Jonathan Gannon and Drew Petzing. They all have their ideas, their initial thoughts on it. But sure, yeah. I mean, JG's a guy that wants to see it on grass play out before he makes an ultimate decision. But to say, like, hey, we're not going to know until the Friday before the season opener.
Yeah, I think I'm just pushing back from like like I've seen a lot of this on Twitter. The same people who are emphatic about guys playing here and this is his role are the same people, Bo, that told us that Paris Johnson Jr. was going to play guard year 1. Guess what? That didn't happen. And this show told you that. And the same people that said Colt McCoy is still starting week 1, even after they acquired Joshua Dobbs. So be careful with what you choose to believe, whatever you want, but just take caution in, as a matter of fact, this is what's happening today. Cause I'm sitting here telling you
preconceived,
right.
As far as that, right. I think that Jonah Williams is probably going to get the first crack at left tackle while they like the continuity of Paris Johnson Jr. right tackle.
Agreed. That's why I love Paris Johnson Jr. I don't think there's anything wrong with taking him top 6 and keeping him a right tackle in today's NFL. Like you're gonna pay him big money regardless. And if he loves Lane Johnson and studies Lane Johnson's tape, guess what position Lane Johnson plays? Right tackle. They could get a left tackle still in this draft, and they could have Jonah Williams be the baton passer. Listen, folks, here's the skinny of it all. And we don't have the clip. They talked about DJ Humphries today, and they were gutted with what happened to him. It was brutal. If DJ Humphries was on this team this year, he wouldn't be playing right tackle. He'd be playing left tackle again. Guess that's where Paris Johnson Jr. would be playing. Guess where Jonah Williams enjoys playing? Left tackle. So everybody's running to conclusions, and we got to connect the dots. Let's just wait. And Paris Johnson Jr. was borderline dominant at right tackle at the end of next year. Like, why are we rushing to make a change?
It was the best tag team duo, maybe on a right side of an offensive line.
Yeah.
Between him and Will Hernandez and Paris Johnson Jr. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I understand that you need to upgrade the left side, and we'll see. We'll see where Jonah Williams fits in, and Evan Brown, who they just signed yesterday. That deal went official today. Elijah Wilkinson's in their plans. Froholt. Jonathan Gaines is probably in the mix, and then whoever they tab, in the draft, maybe from starting with 27 and beyond. So there's a lot to figure out. I agree with that, but also that there isn't some sort of plan, that they've got initial plan in how they're going to work in Jonah Williams and Paris Johnson Jr. That's where I'll say, you guys are just playing around. You're playing coy.